Go! 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 Back for another episode. This is like the 10th intro I've filmed without an actual video. We're launching off Fishhook Beach. Oh, sorry, Glen Beach. I'm gonna go hit the reefs in a secret location, but in the ocean. Yeah, I've got to blur out what I just said as well. Yo! Yo! And we get going.
We're on, boys.
Yeah, we got Alex and Callum in the water. Hopefully you can hear me over the noise of the engine. A light breeze pulling me out in the boat, out to sea. But the boys are diving there. Yeah, apparently Callum said he's seen a new species of bream and lots of room. So yeah, cross our fingers, should be good. Not bad, isn't pro. I mean, size robot.
Yeah.
Hold him up with a camera. Sick. Were there lots of them?
Yeah.
And we're back in the little boat, except this time we are diving in False Bay in Cape Town. We usually take the boat up the coast to the warmer waters to look for cracker and stuff like that because it's useful. Can't punch out as far as the bigger boats can, but it's good for these little shore dive spots that you would normally not be able to get to just on a regular shore dive. You can head out just slightly further. Yeah, so this is an amalgamation of two dives we did on the boat, as you'll see. And this first spot we're diving is probably about 16-17 meters. And yeah, a lot of roaming around as usual on these reefs. If you know where this is, you'll know. But yeah, these first spots, I mean, we didn't have a fish finder, we just had random GPS coordinates that we had saved from before. And we're just dropping randomly. The viz was not so great. The camera makes it look a lot better, but basically you couldn't see the reef from the surface, and we didn't have a fish finder, so we weren't exactly sure what we were dropping onto, so we kept dropping off the side of the reef and like not properly onto it. So yeah, this first spot you'll see, I think I scare a nice roaming out this crack on the right, or maybe that's the next clip, but yeah, they're good fish here. Yeah, and there's that Roman. I mean, I could have shot it. You see, it comes back in, but you know, the first few dives, you're kind of a bit hesitant, and it wasn't huge, just, but still nice, good to see. But yeah, these reefs they're beautiful, big boulders just coming out the sand. Kind of here, big reef. Yeah, so what I've learned recently is that Roman, I don't know the scientific term for it, but Roman change gender after a certain age. I think it's between 5 and 7 years old. They change from female to male, and the females are obviously the smaller fish, and they're less solitary and more social on the reef. So all the smaller Roman you'll see are all females. And then once they change to males, they become more independent, and you'll find the big Roman in dark caves on reef like this, which is what I was looking for.
Oh no, I nerked it in the head because it started flopping around.
Nice little Roman from Callum. Sick. So.
I still haven't missed with this new guy.
Yeah, and the next spot we dive on is an old wreck. It's a barge. I think it was purposely sunk here, but I know that there's normally just hotties around here. I've dove here before. I haven't seen anything that great. Maybe in summer you'll have like tail coming past or whatever, as there are a lot of fish and life. But yeah, basically just swimming through it and enjoying the view more than looking for fish on this dive. always like in at the second, third, fourth spot. Can you see the bottom here?
You can see it's reef.
Yeah, okay. As you might have seen in my previous video, I've been seeing quite a lot of red stump around this area, and you can see them off in the distance there. Very cool fish to see on a dive. But yeah, a lot of fan coral here, very beautiful, but not many fish. Something I've become aware of over the last few years of diving and interacting with Roman is that they always act differently. As you'll see in this boat mission versus the next one late in the video, there are Roman in this video that are more caved up, and the larger ones are sitting in cracks, and as soon as you see them they disappear. This one didn't give me a second look at all, and you'll see I think there's one or two more in the video. But the next boat mission that we do, all the bigger Roman are out on the reefs, and the one thing I can attribute this possibly to is water temperature. On this day it was about 14.5, 15 degrees, and a week later we dove the same spot and it was around 16.5, so maybe that's a possibility. Otherwise, the other thing I can think of is maybe the tide changing or time of day. But yeah, it's just something I've noticed that was quite interesting. Another thing that I've become aware of is my fish selection. I was very picky this day for some reason, and I think I was just waiting for a big Roman to come past or see one or give me a chance. And here I circle this Roman, and it's a big fish. I would have been more than happy with it, and for some reason I decided not to shoot it. You can see I aim up, it's just chilling, giving me a chance. It's not massive, but it's a good fish, and one of the bigger ones I saw on this day. And you see I do end up shooting a fish, but as it was on the last dive or two I did, I settled with a much smaller fish. So yeah, I recommend taking your chances when you get them. If you look at the structure, it's the perfect spot for red Roman, obviously the fish we're targeting. And as I mentioned before, the Roman on this day were quite skittish and just chilling close to caves and holes. And I wasn't going down and just sitting because obviously the structure just was way too intriguing. I was just making my way slowly along the reef. But here, another big Roman sees me instantly into a hole. And yeah, no second chance for me there. And if you're wondering, Sam, why didn't you turn around and look in the hole? Well, I saw it from afar and it was way too small for me to get a proper look in. And second of all, I didn't have a torch. And I tried looking in quite a few holes this day and you could actually see nothing. So that's probably something I need to get my hands on. Hold him up for the camera. Yes, bro. Now finally we get into some actual spearing action here, and it's beginning to get a bit late. The wind's picking up as it usually does in Cape Town, and Callum shot a fish. Alex has also been trying. I've seen a few, decided not to take them, and I think at this point I was just a bit fed up with all the missed opportunities, and I did want a fish to take home, and I thought, okay, well, I'm a bit tired now. Let me see what I can do. And you may recognize this hole where the Roman went in behind me there. You'll see it, yeah, there. And I looked to my left, and just chilling under this cave in the back is a Roman, which I won't die, I thought was slightly bigger. But I mean, yeah, I see it and I take the shot. It doesn't give me much of a challenge, to be honest. And I just extract it on the same breath. And yeah, that's dinner secured. Yeah. I'm gonna come to you. Just a little dinner snack. No, bro. Put it next to yours. Bro, like that. Yeah. Hmm? Such a beautiful day. We're now in the rain off Glen Beach. It's dark on the bottom. Yeah. You're gonna try shoot something bigger. Good luck. Bro, there's like some, yeah, they're nice huge ones.
Yeah, we're now waiting for Alex to shoot a fish. Well, yeah, good rope. He claims to see huge ones, so let's see.
Coming back. Yeah,
Nice to see mid-size moment.
yeah, done our mission. Quite not huge, but I mean, wanted dinner, so we got dinner.
You!
Yeah.
Stoking.
Just to get clarification on the lengths of these, so they're not massive, but they're not bad fish.
My one's probably, what's that, like 35?
Yeah, 35.
And some's
Probably 34.
34, looks like.
Yeah. Good day on the water. Got to feed, you know. Anyway. Okay, with this much smaller model fish today. Still 34, 35 centimeters. I think it was 34. Not big at all, but anyway. I'm gonna just chuck it in the vacuum sealer and put it in the freezer for my parents, I think. And we'll leave it here. So yeah, when I go back to my apartment, then yeah, I can have this because I've got a big room in my freezer there. Yeah, if anyone who's never seen the vacuum sealing machine, so worth it if you're a fisherman or spear fisherman. Not good done. The best. Maybe here. Cool. Go in the freezer. Yo, we back. This time we got Tom, and Callum and the little boat, and we are going off Glen Beach. Can't say where we're diving. It'll probably be quite obvious. But I think we're gonna target Roman again. Yeah, it's usually what's around here. Go! 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 It's fine, leave us, just go! Yo, after a sketchy launch, looks like there's some other divers getting ready there maybe. We've made it out. And we're back exactly a week later, but this time we're diving with Tom, and we're diving a similar area, except the viz has changed. It's slightly worse, maybe about 5 meters, but the camera makes it look actually pretty decent. But as you can see, there's little particles in the water, and in real life it was actually quite difficult to see past these particles properly. But yeah, the camera's done a good job in capturing everything here. And as you see, the first drop I do, the very first drop, they're sitting in a little rock crevice, is a decent Roman. And because it's the first dive, I'm obviously a bit complacent to shoot. I didn't want to get my one Roman for the day on the very first dive and then have no purpose diving for the rest. So I chose to let this one swim. And yeah, that was actually a good decision, as you'll see. As I might have mentioned before, one of the downfalls of using the little 8 horsepower duck is that there's no fish finder. So we don't exactly know where we're dropping onto. So we end up just diving into a general area that we know from before. And as the viz isn't great, you can't see the reef from the surface, which makes it very difficult to swim around and keep dropping onto the correct spot. But here you can see that Roman is once again there, or it could have been a different one. It actually looked a bit smaller. And there's also a nice John Brown swimming around. But at this point, as I said, I'm not really looking to shoot anything. And yeah, I'm really just wanting a bigger fish. On this drop, I land on top of the reef and I creep over looking for any unsuspecting Roman. But yeah, as you can see, the structure is really good. And I mean, I wasn't thinking this at the time, but it's very easy for a fish to spook you and for you to spook a fish. As you'll see here, there's a big Roman around the corner and I rush my shot and unfortunately I hit it just high and it rips off. But luckily I think the fish will swim off. I saw it swim off, you won't see it in the video, but I think it will survive.
I just tore off on a big Roman. Yo, I'm bleak. I think I shot too high. There's no current. Like we keep hitting the exact same spot on the bottom. Yeah. Yo, I see red. Nice, Callum. Sick, bro. First dive. And did you film it?
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Hold him up. My Tom, it's on neutral, but he's alright.
Yeah, he is like probably 38, 37.
Yeah, sick, bro.
After Callum's successful dive, I thought, yeah, Sam, better stop messing around and shoot something. And yeah, I drop, as I said, it's quite difficult to find the reef, and I drop down here, and as you can see, it's quite flat and sandy. This is not really the structure we were looking for, but then this small outcrop of boulders is there, and I thought, okay, it's fine, let me just get to the bottom. And so that's what I do, and to my great surprise, I look to my left, and there is a big Roman just chilling in between the little boulders, and bang. So initially I thought I stoned the fish, but then as I take it to the surface, I realize I've hit it straight in the stomach, and yeah, not the greatest shot, but the fish is secured, so that's all that matters.
Fish on! Huh? Nice fish as well, eh?
Yeah, it's nice.
Fuck weird. Sick. Wait, I'm like wrapped up here. I'll kill him. I just need to get my hands free. Tom's just sorted out my fish. Oh shit, he's actually quite big. Fuck. You just drop it. Shot, bro. This is so cool. Say that again. Damn. we'll send it to the, I don't know, the website. It's quite cool. You don't think? Nice, Roman. And it's tagged, which is quite cool. And then Callum's also got his nice Roman, fat one. And Tom's about to get his nice Roman.
After shooting my fish, I was boat boy for quite a bit, which was fine. I was really tired, and I was just giving the other guys a chance, you know, to shoot something bigger than my fish. But once I got back in the water, we had moved spots, and we weren't really sure if this was a reef or not. We had just gone further down the coast. And on my first drop, I see 3 really nice Roman swim off behind those boulders, and then they actually come back, but you can't see any of it on camera because of the particles.
Multiple big Roman. I left them because I would like, you should shoot them. Tom, they're very spooky. Go down here, like directly below me, get to the bottom, lie, move really slowly in this direction. There's like a crop of like small rocks. I saw 3 Roman, 2 like nice ones look similar to mine, and then 1 like talons. But really spooky. But they spooked fully. I swam slowly, they came back in, and then I was like, okay, I backed off and I came up. Literally dropped down and just slow.
Yeah, hopefully you can hear me over the engine a little bit. But we just dropped Tom. Just gonna have a look around. I mean, Tom's not too, like, he doesn't need to shoot a Roman. And the Callum shot one, I shot one. And we made it back. Yeah, it was pretty nice. The wind picked up a bit. A lot of yachts out today. Callum's just gonna get the scale and then we're gonna weigh these fish. That's our floor to keep cool. That's Callum's fish. But not as nice. Yo. Shit, that's a long fish. It's a good haul. Put them to the weigh test.
Yo, I was closest.
Hold on, wait, what did Captain say?
I said 1. Okay, the big daddy. I'm saying 1.5.
Yeah, actually,
1.25.
1.5.
I'll go 1.7. Is it 400 grams more than?
I go 1.
Yes.
That's a lot. Okay. I'll go because I got 1.6. But I think more like 1.545.
Sam was closest. 1.57.
Yeah, amazing both. We did these really accurately.
Yeah. Got like 38, 37 and a half, maybe something like that. And yours?
This is a long fish.
Put it like
Do it like that. That's better. 37 and 42. Yeah, yes, good day out. Oh, and this one's tagged, which is quite cool. If I can, if I can read the number off there.
Yeah, so a bit of a bigger Roman today. There's the fish. My hand, 42 centimeters, and it's got a tag in it. Not quite sure. I'll take it out and clean it off and see what it says. But yeah, good day's diving. Probably just gonna fillet it and put it in a pan, I reckon.